Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to explore the wonders of solar power. It's an intriguing concept, isn't it? How do those shiny panels on rooftops transform the sun's rays into usable electricity? Well, get ready for a light bulb moment, because we're about to break it down in under 5 minutes. The secret lies in these little guys, solar cells. Crafted from materials such as silicon, they function like miniature power factories. Each one is built to capture and harness the energy of the sun. Picture this. When a beam of sunlight strikes the surface of a solar cell, it carries with it energy in the form of tiny packets known as photons. These photons are like the special guests at a party, bringing the energy that gets everything moving. As they enter the solar cell, they collide with atoms, jostling them and knocking loose electrons in the process. These electrons, each carrying a negative charge, are like tiny messengers dispatched by the atoms. It's a bit like a game of pinball at a microscopic level, with photons and electrons bouncing around, all part of a process that's set in motion by the energy of the sun. These photons bump into atoms inside the solar cell, knocking loose electrons, which are like tiny messengers with a negative charge. The solar cell is built with a special electric field. Think of it as a bustling highway, but instead of cars, it's teeming with electrons. When sunlight hits the solar cell, it stirs up these electrons, knocking them loose. This electric field then nudges these electrons, all carrying a negative charge in one direction. This movement, this flow of electrons, is what we call electricity, specifically direct current or DC. But here's the catch. The gadgets and appliances in our homes, they don't speak DC, they speak AC, alternating current. So how do we bridge this language gap? Enter the inverter, a crucial component in our solar power journey. Much like a skilled translator, the inverter takes the DC electricity, comprehends it, and translates it into AC electricity. This AC electricity is now ready to light up our homes, power our appliances, and make our lives easier. The inverter takes the DC electricity from the solar cells and converts it into AC electricity for our homes. The converted AC electricity can then be used to power your lights, appliances, or even be fed back into the power grid. Amazing, isn't it? The sun, a celestial body over 93 million miles away, can keep your refrigerator humming and your laptop charged. Solar power, once harnessed, can electrify our lives in countless ways, from the mundane to the magnificent. Think about your morning routine, the alarm that wakes you up, the light in your bathroom, the electric kettle that brews your coffee, even the toaster that crisps your bread, all potentially powered by the sun. Solar power isn't just about powering our homes, it's also about community resilience. In many parts of the world, solar microgrids provide reliable power to areas where traditional electricity is inconsistent or non-existent. Solar energy, being clean and renewable, also plays a pivotal role in reducing our carbon footprint. It's a way for us to live our lives while being kinder to our planet. And remember, solar panels don't need a perfectly sunny day to work. They can convert indirect light into electricity too. So even on a day when the clouds are out in full force, your solar panels are still quietly at work, and even on cloudy days, they can still produce some electricity. Solar power is a rapidly growing technology, becoming more affordable and efficient all the time. It's a revolution that's happening right now, right under our noses, and the future is brighter than ever. Imagine a world where our homes, offices, and even our vehicles are powered by the sun. A world where we no longer depend on burning fossil fuels, but instead harness the limitless energy of our nearest star. That's the promise of solar power, and it's a promise that's being realized every day. Solar technology is evolving at breakneck speed. We're seeing improvements in efficiency, meaning that solar panels can capture more of the sun's energy and convert it into electricity. At the same time, costs are falling, making solar power an increasingly viable option for everyone, regardless of their budget. And it's not just about reducing our electricity bills. By switching to solar, we're helping to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, combating climate change, and contributing to a healthier planet. It's a win-win situation. We save money, and we help to preserve the environment for future generations. Moreover, the advent of energy storage technology like home battery systems is making solar even more attractive. These systems allow us to store the excess electricity generated during the day and use it at night or during periods of low sunlight. This means we can rely on solar power even when the sun isn't shining. There's also the potential for solar power to transform entire industries. Electric vehicles, for example, could be charged using solar power, reducing our dependence on fossil fuels even further. And think about the possibilities for remote off-grid locations, where solar power could provide a reliable, sustainable source of electricity. As we look to the future, the potential of solar power is truly limitless. It's an exciting time to be alive, and it's amazing to think about the role that solar power will play in shaping our future. So next time you see solar panels soaking up the sun, remember, they're silently converting sunshine into the power that keeps our lives buzzing. Thanks for joining us on this journey into solar power. It's been a pleasure to guide you through the fascinating process of how sunlight becomes usable energy, powering our homes, our devices, and even contributing to our local power grids. The magic of solar power is truly astonishing. Like silent, diligent workers, these panels capture the sun's energy and transform it into electricity, all without emitting harmful substances into our atmosphere. They're not just panels, they're mini power plants, offering a glimpse into a future where clean, renewable energy is the norm, not the exception. And the best part? Solar power is not some distant, unreachable technology. It's here and now, and it's becoming more accessible every day. Whether you're considering installing your own rooftop solar system or simply curious about how this technology works, I hope you found this exploration enlightening. Now we want to hear from you. Do you have questions about solar power? Are you curious about how you can harness this renewable energy source in your own home? Leave a comment below. We're always eager to dive deeper, answer your questions, and bring you more content that sparks curiosity and fuels understanding. And remember, your engagement helps us bring more of this enlightening content to you. So if you've enjoyed this solar power journey, give us a thumbs up. Your likes tell us what kind of content you're interested in, and they help us reach more people who are just as curious about the world as you are. Our journey doesn't stop here. We're continually exploring the wonders of our world, from the deepest oceans to the furthest reaches of space. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll join a community of lifelong learners and be the first to know when we release new content. Solar power is just the beginning. There's a whole universe of knowledge out there waiting to be discovered. So let's keep this journey of exploration going. We can't wait to see where curiosity takes us next. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more illuminating content.